The mere mention of the word dating can evoke a lot of mixed emotions: excitement, nervousness, hopeful, and uncertainty. Today, my guest and I on Convo with M&S will be discussing dating, her experience about dating, her perspective, her best nights, her worst dates, and all that. We'll be delving into all that on Convo with M&S today. And my guest is no new to this channel. Yes, if you all remember.
Come back again. Blessed assurance.
Yes, she's in the person of Tundra, or let me say Prissy, aka Tundra. In general terms, what do you understand by the word dating?
Dating to me is getting to know someone to spend forever with. That's what I consider dating.
Forever. So can someone go on multiple dates?
Of course.
So basically dating means going out with somebody to get to know the person.
Yeah.
With no strings attached.
No.
But don't you think people misconstrue it to mean that when you go on a date, you are not supposed to go out on a date with another person?
Exactly, and that's what I've been on several dates, and for me, I was thinking of getting to know them. We could meet again. We might not meet again, but some of them tend to understand that once I'm on a date with you and I have bought you food, you are my girlfriend. But I don't really. Oh yeah, and well, I don't know. Maybe it's our part of the world, but
without popping the question, would you be my girlfriend?
No, yeah, just because
and went on a date, they assume that. Exactly. Thing.
Yeah, and then for instance, for me, I would choose the place. You see, it will be kind of like, oh, you choose the place, and then the place I would choose is where the problem will come from.
Okay, yeah, the problem. Yeah, very super. What do you tend to look out for when you go on a date with somebody?
I'm looking for someone that is focused, someone that doesn't lose attention, because when we are on a date, there'll be several other things like happening. I don't want someone that would be like 10 heads with every woman that walks across the room, and then I tend to know the person's patience, how they treat a waiter, a waitress. From that short period, you get to know the person from different angles. Yes. Okay. And me especially, I get to know if the person is generous or not.
When you mean generous, it brings me to my next question. When someone asks you on a date, do you choose your venue, or the person tells you where they're taking you to, or they ask you to choose?
Okay, so most of the time, I wouldn't want to choose, because you see, Ghanaian men especially, you choose the place and they're on WhatsApp status smashing you.
Why is it that when you choose a place, they're on WhatsApp status smashing you?
Because where I would go myself, and then I take myself on solo dates, and I really like quiet places. I like quite expensive, not really expensive places. So if you ask me to choose, I wouldn't choose less than what I'll do for myself. And I don't want to be in that tight corner, so I'd prefer you choose. But then the person would also want you to choose, so and then so I end up giving options, and most of the time I win. I mean, with the venue, I win. Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask, what is your most memorable date you've ever gone on?
Okay, so my most memorable date was with my ex.
Wow, that's nice.
I mean, so we went to 3 different places that night. Like I said, when I met my ex, so I was in school and he was in Accra, nursing training.
Okay.
And then we met, and he was like, I should visit him in Accra so that we can go on a date and then get to know each other. But I was like, should I come to your place? Like I wasn't with it. Like you see, as a woman, you might think the person just wants to
A date with a fling.
exactly happy ending. It's like, no. So it's like, oh, I can choose. So I had a cousin in Accra, and I said, oh, I have a cousin, sorry, so I can come. We go on a date, and he said, okay. And then I was schooling at Konongo, and it was like, oh, I'll fly you into Accra, and I said,
Hey.
okay. See, looking back, I knew it was a dumb decision because from Agogo to Kumasi Airport is like 2.5 hours. That's
And you
almost
could
the same trip as coming. But like I just wanted to form big girl thing. So I went to Kumasi and then I met him and then we went to AM PM. It was around Villaggio and then we went there because I had saw those places online. So we went there. So after there, he was like let me take you on a proper date because here is
Hey.
quite noisy. So we
Wait,
went
oh,
to the
wait.
beach.
So after the first place you went,
Exactly.
you now went on a proper date. So that one was a pre-date.
Yeah, he was like mine was so formal kind of. So he wants to be free. So he wants to take me on a second date the same night. So I was like, okay, show me what you got. So he took me, we went to Salisbridge, he got food, and then that place was it was moderate, but it was fun. So after there, and we went to the beach as well. It was night beach. We walked. I remember that was my first time on a night beach.
Okay.
So we walked into that thing. We were young, so we wrote our names on the shore. Sorry, I have cold. We wrote our names on the shore. That was like 2017.
Wow,
Kinda,
that's
yeah.
long for you to
No,
remember.
2016. Yeah.
For you to remember
Yeah,
all the
we wrote our
details.
names on a shore.
That was brewing.
Oh yeah. We wrote our names on a shore. We got scammed by those Rastafarians. They were going to do a band for us with our names on it. So the guy didn't come back. I mean, he took 80 cedis.
80.
Yeah, he didn't come back. So after then, I didn't know how to drive. So it was like, oh, I should try for him to see, blah, 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 blah. And then I almost crashed his car. And right after he dropped me off at my house, like, I really wanted a kiss that day, but no kiss, like nothing. He was
Wait. Why were you expecting a kiss if you think like if you made mention earlier that going on a date is to get to know somebody? So why were you expecting a kiss?
I mean, you never know what a good date would. But before then, we were friends. Like we used to talk.
Okay, so you knew
on a
each
phone
other.
for hours. Yeah, for about a month. Yeah,
So
I was.
it wasn't like he was your boyfriend then.
No, he was like my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But you could see a potential something.
Yes, he was really funny. Like I mean, I would laugh 100 times. He was really funny. So after the date, yeah, well, and then he dropped me. He went back home the next day.
But wait, why were you expecting? You could have equally given it.
No.
You didn't want to meet.
No.
Why
I don't want to know. No.
Why no?
I would do it too. I'm sorry, my Ghanaian guys. I'm sorry, but I would do it for maybe someone with a Western background than for an African.
Explain further.
No, because someone with a foreign background, when you do that, they see you as confident. You don't see anything wrong with it. Because a woman can come forward, a man can come forward. But an African man would think you're cheap.
Okay.
I mean, so
on this note, why don't you subscribe, hit on the notification button, comment, like, and share. It's still Convo with M&S on Felbeck TV. Hey.
I'm feeling hot.
Today, right now, host week.
I swear.
Okay, so your most expensive date you've ever gone on?
All right, my most expensive. Well, between these two, I don't know which one is most expensive, but
okay.
So
we'll leave it for our viewers to tell which one is the most expensive.
Exactly.
Are you gonna share all the two?
Yes, I can share all the two. So my most expensive dates was might be in Dubai.
I didn't see that one coming.
And
So
so
hold on,
okay.
hold on. You went on a date in Dubai.
No, so I was going to Dubai.
Okay.
And
It's
then I
not like
met,
the date was in Dubai.
so we both happened to be at the airport going to Dubai. Someone that I know.
But you didn't plan that you go on a date when you get to Dubai.
Exactly. So we got to Dubai and then he took me on a date.
In Dubai.
Yes, in
Okay.
Dubai.
Okay.
Yes.
The amount you guys spent.
Amount was somewhere around like I think 2000 AED. I don't know. We'd have to convert.
Please
That's the bill.
convert.
That's the bill. I remember. Wait.
We'll convert.
I don't
And
think
then we'll
it's.
draw the line, and then in the
Nah, I don't
comment
think
section
it's.
we'll know
I don't
which
think
one is
it's.
expensive.
Yeah, that's 8,400.
Ghana
Yeah.
cedis.
8,400.
8,400 Ghana. Wow, wait, what did you guys order?
It was champagne, and then I took starters. I took for starters. I took calamari. It was seafood mostly.
It's
And this
aduane
one,
nkwa ne wine.
and it was the champagne. It was the champagne.
Aduane nkwa ne champagne. And then 8,009.
Both of us. So it's not just me.
It will go for me. Extra champagne aduane, and it amounted to 8,000 plus Ghana cedis.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wow.
Let me say the second one, then they can.
Okay.
So the second one was at Santoku. That was also like 5,200 or so.
Santo where?
Santoku. It's an Asian restaurant at Villaggio.
Okay.
That's my favorite spot. I mean, I've gone on about 80% of my dates there. Yes.
And
the waiters they know. They know. Because it's mine. I'm a creator of habits, should I say that? If I find comfort in a place, that's
you try to stay there.
Yeah, that's how. So I've gone on most dates there. My worst was there. My
Best.
my best was what I told.
Oh yeah. The
so
memorable one you met.
my most expensive, yeah.
5,000.
Yes.
Okay. In Ghana, people are going on
It's
a
not
date for.
it's mostly the champagne that makes it cost.
Really?
Yeah.
It's mostly the champagne.
Yes. Yes. It's mostly the drinks. It's not.
So after ordering that expensive champagne, do you guys finish the bottle?
No, we don't. I mostly bring it to. I had a roommate, Sarah. When I go on it, she'll be waiting for the wine. She'll be waiting for the wine.
Say your bottles.
Yeah, she'll be waiting for the wine at home mostly.
Okay.
We don't finish it actually.
What is your no for a date?
When you accept my venue, like, so mostly I'll tell you to Google if you're okay with it. So if the person comes like, okay, I checked online, it looks like a cool place. Because if you see the place, you might know like roughly like how much where we are going.
So roughly how expensive it will be.
It will be mostly if the person is okay, like I'm like, okay, well, he's prepared for, and mostly some would also suggest a different thing.
Okay.
A different thing, yeah.
So have you ever gone on a date that's after finishing everything, the bill that was brought forward and the guy's pocket was not co-equaling?
No, oh no, I haven't.
You've not experienced that kind of embarrassment.
But you know the sad thing is that if you ask me for a date, I would obviously choose a restaurant. But like you see, a few men, if like most of them are yes men, like okay if you want, but some actually like comes up with a different
like to let you know that
a different
I'm not up to that place you are choosing.
Or like I mean we can do something because I remember when I was in Canada, a friend took me on a date, like a bowling and it was equally fun. And then we did bar hopping. That was the first time.
Which one is bar
Like you
hopping?
go to different bars,
Oh,
drink,
okay,
go
okay.
here, drink
Drink,
one
okay.
shot, like bar hopping. That was what, and it was nice. But like most 80% would choose restaurants, but some choose different, and it was fun.
So have you gone on a jolly ride before?
Yeah, like music, just drive around.
What is your least expensive date you've ever been on?
Maybe the jolly rides,
How much do you spend?
just fuel, and then
No, forgetting about fuel. Like, have you gone on a date where you spent like, can you go on a 20 city date?
I mean, where would 20 buy water?
Probably know what it will buy, but well, if it's water, what about water? But having fun activity to it, something that doesn't cost money, talking, communicating, getting to know each other. After all, the date is to get to know each other, not to come and eat food and drink and stuff.
Well, it's not bad. Like, well, but like if
I can't
just
think
date
about
is
it.
just talking. I mean, what memories are you creating?
Probably you can do a lot of things. Take a stroll, drive somewhere, then you take a stroll.
You might not see me again. You might not see me again. I'm sorry.
So like that is a no for you.
No,
You can't go on a 20 city date.
no, no,
Guys,
no.
can you go on a 20 city date with a guy or a lady? Let me know in the comment section. And if I say 20 city date, I mean all that you can spend on that date is 20 cities. Can you or can you not? Let us know in the comment section.
I'm still thinking.
I'm sure you
No,
have
no, 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 no. I don't think you can. Just
you
walk
can
in. You
you
might not
can
see me again. I'm sorry.
you will go on a 20 city date. Okay, so what's the least amount you can go on a date? Like the dates you've gone on, which one was the least amount spent? The jolly ride?
Yeah, maybe.
Because you didn't buy anything.
We bought ice cream. Ice cream, yes. And then we went to Tema. Tema. Probably the ice cream.
So it's just that buy the ice cream, how much was it?
No, a scoop was like 30 cedis or so.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
So if they buy yogurt for you,
No. I mean, this kind of stuff is when you guys are so used to certain things, then you can do those stuff. I mean,
okay,
go
so
on a pure water date. I mean, that's but I mean, if you are not that you're trying to impress the person to get, but like, I mean, you have to put your best foot forward. If
they're trying to impress someone.
impress, no, impress nothing. Something you can't catch up. But I mean.
So if you're going on a date, do you prepare financially for that?
No, nobody talks about what the man might pay the bills, but what goes into a woman, nobody.
Okay,
Nobody.
share.
I mean, preparing for a date is expensive.
Okay,
It's expensive. I'm
take me
telling you.
there.
Oh yeah. So let's say, I mean, people would like you don't have to, but you have
Okay,
to
putting
get
your
the
best foot
man's
forward.
attention. Yeah, to get your man's attention, like to be able to look at you whilst on a table. Because, like I said, some men, their eyes can move with every woman.
Roller coaster.
I mean, so you have to. So mostly when I'm going on a date, let's say if it's first, if I have my hair already braided and all of that, fine. That cost goes away because if I have to straighten this hair, that's like 200 cedis. Let's do the
Okay.
math. That's like
Please,
wash.
viewers, By this time, you should be holding your calculations because you're going to find out
Yeah.
how much goes into when Tracy is preparing
Very.
for a date.
So let's say you wash the hair and straighten, that would be like 200 cities.
Okay.
Like an average of 200. And maybe makeup is not force. Like the guys will tell you not to, but you have to. I'm telling you, ladies, you have to.
Single ladies are like hilarious. They might tell you
So
it's okay, but you have to.
you have to. I mean, not the one that you look like a caricature, like something close to your natural look, especially someone who you haven't like seen.
Wait, what you mean seeing like online?
Someone that maybe someone that you've not met before, you've met through a friend, and it's your first time meeting. You don't have to go too far from your natural look.
Okay.
I mean, so if on a date that I'm too lazy to do my makeup myself, I have to go to the artist, and that's like 350 cities.
Okay. So guys, hair 200 cedis, makeup 350 cedis. Let's go.
And then I have to get a dress. I'm a woman. I mean,
So every date you get a new dress.
mostly. And the dress might is okay on an average, let's say 500 cities. 500 cities would do. That's it.
Okay.
And on a date, you see, there are some days that you go and you yourself, like you're feeling uncomfortable. I mean, the man will make you feel because you, like from his pictures, like you could see, like, this is a really expensive man, and then you can just dress anyhow. I'm telling you.
Okay. So from the pictures you can tell the person you are going on a date with is expensive.
Yeah, you look
So
like
you have to
guy.
look up
to this person. Yeah, there are some that you're comfortable. You can throw on anything. Like I'm not trying to degrade anybody, but there's some men. I'm a woman. There's some men that you yourself you feel insecure. Like you see their nails, like their shoes, their shirts in their pictures. Like you can't just dress anyhow to meet them.
Okay.
So you might get.
So they are the ones that you spend 500 cedis or more average.
You might get your
for-
nails, maybe your nails done. You get some pedicure because you just don't know. Maybe you might put your leg on his lap and you don't want your feet. You see, scratching,
It should
and all
be
of that.
soft and tender.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you just have to do all of that. We are almost at like 1,500. I'm telling you. So if you have to do all of this, it's expensive. I mean, then imagine going on a date with someone that wants to split the bill. Can you imagine? No. No. No, so nobody talks about, I mean, somebody might say,
You've not mentioned your shoe, or normally you
yeah,
do.
shoes, I can just throw on anything.
Okay.
Sometimes I get shoes, but not most of the time. So I'm not trying. I'm trying to like say what I do most often. Yes.
Okay.
And then
So for 200 to go on a date, roughly about 1,500 to 2,000 cedis go on in her preparation. So
exactly.
she's asking how can she spend that much and expect her to come and split her bill.
God, please protect me. May God protect me from these men.
That split bill.
That split bill. I've not
Nobody,
met.
you've not met any before.
No,
Nobody has left you behind to sort out your bill.
Never.
Want to receive a call.
Never.
If it happens to you, would you be able to sort yourself out?
100%. I always have my card with me.
Okay.
I always have my card.
So financially there you are prepared. If anything anybody try bouncing you or anything,
I can pay.
You won't be like that lady on the internet spending 7,200 and the guy left him and now stranded.
Really?
Have you not seen that video?
I'm not.
So there's this lady who went on a date with somebody and the bill came and then it was 7,200. And the gentleman was mad that they spent like she could spend
Mm-hmm.
7,200. So
Mm-hmm.
the gentleman left her there. And now he came to make a video talking about if they are broke, they shouldn't come her way. What is 7,200?
Wow.
That the guy is saying is expensive and everything and has left.
Oh. I mean, there's a way of telling men that if you are broke, don't come my way. You know.
Okay, so you don't have to wait to get there
Oh,
before.
you don't have to. You see some women, you don't have to say it. I see some women put them on their status like, if you are broke, you don't have to say it that way. There's a way of telling them, don't come to me when you're broke. For me, for instance, if mostly if I'm dating someone else, if I ask for something, especially maybe let's limit ourselves to the date night, especially if I choose the venue, I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? Then I jokingly say, hey, what if we go and then the bill comes 10,000? What would we do? Would we sweep the place? Like indirectly, I'm
Trying
trying
to
to.
tell you that the place is quite expensive.
Sometimes I intentionally say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a bit late. I'm just trying to cash out some money from the ATM." The guy will be like, "What do you need money for? Like, what do you need the money for?" Like this one is
Got you success. Ladies,
but
are you listening to some of the cues? Some of the like what you can say to let the guy know that Charlie, if you broke, don't let us go there, embarrass me in the first
Mhm.
place. Are you taking some notes?
Exactly. Sometimes I even say, "Oh, I can go on a date on a Saturday. It's weekend. My ATM is expired. We have to do it on a Monday, so that I can cash something." Because you be like, "Oh no, I have it sorted." That's like
Like
you
that's
know
a reassurance that
exactly. That's how you
bring
get
the bill,
it.
baby. I got it started.
Exactly. You don't. So you see, men. I don't know. Men are providers. They are really generous. It's in their nature, but they don't like to be told to
What to
give.
do?
They
Okay.
don't. They don't like it that way.
Wait for them to give you.
Exactly.
Okay,
They don't.
now I want you to share your worst
They.
date ever. Mm.
Ever.
Mm.
Do you know?
Your couple, like after getting home, the person, if you didn't even get home, leaving the place now, the person chop block.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. I think it was just this December.
Hey,
December. Yeah, it was my. I wish I could mention his name.
beg. I'm begging for him.
So I was there single chilling, and then a friend of mine from the US, he called me and he was like, "Sis, blah 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 blah. I have like there's someone here that wants to do, 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 do." And so I've always, do you know the funny? I've always told my friends that what really pisses me off is somebody calling me to tell me, like, since I got single, like they weren't doing that when I was dating, but since I got single, somebody calling me that, oh, Charlie, me what be so about is it pisses me off.
So you be their tour guide or you hang out with them or
Hang,
what?
yeah, kind of. So a friend of mine, he called and he was like, oh, his friend is in Ghana, blah 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 blah, da 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 da, and then he's been worrying him for almost a year. And so he told him that I'm dating, and then it's quite serious. But since I told him that I was single, he was like, okay, since it's been almost a year,
Worrying your friend about you.
yeah, but I was dating, so I should meet him. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I took the number, and right, I took the number in the morning. From 11, I was supposed to drop a friend of mine. She was looking for a hostel, remember?
Yeah,
Benedicta. So I
yeah.
had to drop her at Dansuman to sightsee some hostel. Right from that time, so I told the guy, so when I called him, I told him I can make it, so we can meet at 6. My
Okay.
usual place. He told me to pick that same process, Santoku. He passes everything. Like I said, okay. And at 12, he was like, oh, but you can pass by my hotel so that we can chill before we. And I was like, huh? Why should I pass by your hotel? So I called my friend back and I was like, I feel disrespected. And he was like, oh no, because he's shy, maybe he doesn't want to go there. And I said, no, I can't. So 6 is 6. And then I called him back and I told him I'm busy, so 6 is 6. He said, okay. And then 6, I was ready. I was on time.
Eh?
I was ready. And then he got ready. And then I think something happened. My car broke down or something. And then I called him that, oh, I might be late. So I was late for about an hour or two. We got there. Can you imagine? We sat. And then the bill came. I chose. And there were some group of ladies angry speaking about this beside us. And then I think and two of them were married, so they were sitting like right beside us. The entire time from saying hi, how are you, he turned to them and talked to them throughout the date.
Wait, are they part of your date?
No, they were strangers. He met them there.
So he basically ignored you
Exactly.
and spoke to some people on their table.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, describe how the place looks like, that he turned, is
Yeah,
your
so
table for two, or it was like the couch corner table sort of?
no, so Santoku is a traditional Asian table. So it's like some stools. It's lined up
So a very long
like
table.
yeah,
And then you
very
sit,
like
okay.
so the stool. It's like stools, kitchen Ghanaian kitchen stools. It's a
Okay.
beautiful setup. So he turned, talked to them, and then when we were ready, so my impression was like he has nothing better to offer or tell me. He's just waiting so that we can go home together. So after I told him that I was going home, and he was like, why are you going home?
So he was expecting you to go with him to the hotel.
To the hotel.
After ignoring you. This one can be annoying for you.
Exactly. After that was so mainly his intentions
was not get to know you, but just was for a fling.
Exactly. That same day, at least he could have even pretended for like a week. That same day, he was in so much rush. His intentions were just clear. So I called my friend, and my friend called him, insulted him. Like it was quite messy. And then I blocked him when I got home. So maybe that was my karma for the expensive days. Yeah, so that was my worst. That was my worst.
Okay. So on this note, do you want us to wrap up, or is there something else you want to say?
No, I had a date yesterday. I have a date today. I had a date yesterday. I couldn't make it.
What happened?
Well, okay, there's an evidence here. We can share it to the screen. So it was okay. So yesterday, so I want to see my lost. So I was ready for the date, and he was like, "Do you mind coming to mine? Let's talk."
So that is like a no for you.
I said nope. He said, "Please figure out a plan." The beach. I said, "Okay, let me figure out something." And then that was it. I ghosted him because.
So the moment the person say, "Can you come to my place?" like it kills it all for you. Then you think they have an ulterior motive.
Yes, exactly. That's mine.
Any plans for your future?
Hoping one day I'll go on a date again that will sweep me off my feet.
You've not gotten on that.
No.
You've not gotten on that date yet.
No.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm swimming through dates. I'm spending money, and they're also spending money. My wine is finished. I think we are done.
I just lecture. Guys, let's wrap up. That's wine is finished, so we are done. Okay. Before you go, I want you to give your last words to our viewers. Advise our single ladies out there for dates and how to properly prepare for a date. And then not be embarrassed. They should prepare so that they won't face such embarrassment like the one I narrated to you.
Yeah.
So your last words.
Okay, so my last words are dates are nice, it's fun, and men deserve the best. I mean, they might pay the bill, but also try your best to be prepared as well. Let's say we are lucky in the African homes, like men provide, like an African man automatically knows he has to pick the bill. But don't choose a place. Like try to read the room, see where this person can afford. Go there, be prepared. Like try to look good. Like I mean, put some respect into the date and then be happy. Don't be boring. Like bring up something
Exciting
exciting conversations, advices. I mean, because I make a very good conversations, I can get them to listen to me, be happy. Sometimes pick ideas from their work. I mean, it's a whole lot that goes. It's not just about bills and preparing, but be intelligent. I mean, do something, say something. Don't be boring. And then
Okay. Have you taken someone on a date before? That you pay the bill and everything?
no. No, but I've actually proposed to a man before. There's this one all my friends knew. I called him my crush.
Now I will talk about that one later. We'll do another video.
He gave me this necklace like 5 years ago. I've always had it. If you've seen, have you seen this? I don't remove it even at work.
I've seen this.
Yeah.
So upon all your several dates, there's not been one that you took somebody out
And paid? No. Maybe I should try.
So,
Maybe I should try.
oh,
Not that it's intentional, but I haven't had the opportunity. I haven't. If we are dating, like I do them, but not on a first. Yeah.
but if you are dating and you go out on a date, it's a date. I
It's a
still
date.
go on a date with my husband.
Oh, those ones I've paid. I've paid before.
That one you
Oh, I've paid before.
Not,
But the reimbursement.
I'm not talking about first date.
Oh no! Oh, for dates I've paid before. I have. Oh, I have.
Okay,
I have. Shall I really pay? I pay. Shall we are dating? I pay, Papa.
The way I say I pay is like
Me and Mrs.
Is it in kind or in cash?
In cash.
Okay.
I pay. I can buy you a 10,000 CD perfume.
Yeah, oh my gosh!
We can. I pay, Papa. Don't.
This girl has content. We are coming back home. Have you ever been nervous going on a date? Last question.
Yes, like I said, there's some men you don't know what to wear. You don't know what to wear. You don't know how to look. Like, I mean, sometimes there's some that even their smell, like you feel all you can smell on yourself is sweat. You can like I mean, there are expensive men out there. There are expensive looking men out there, and then they'll make you feel insecure, no matter how bad you are. I've been nervous several times.
Okay, so on this note, welcome to the end of our convo with Prissy on Convo with MNS on Felbeck TV. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, comment, share, and like this video. We want to see your comment down there. Bye. Bye.